Good evening, everyone. I was prompted to come on. Um, and, well, this is the third time I attempted to make this video. So, somebody doesn't want me to put this out. But you know what? I don't care. God does. Anyway, it's about different things. There's 7 things, but I'm only giving the first 2. It's, what do you think about when you hear, and do you believe in it? 1, ancestors. 2, religion and faith. It's about that. But the other thing is, I don't know. It's about women that are in their masculine energy. Where it got out of hand, where all these women, I'm not saying all, just some, that took it too far. Where women don't like men or whatever. I don't know what the people call those kind, but to me, I don't care. You be you. Anyway, it could be a woman or a man. But as a couple, or in a marriage, everyone knows that it's supposed to be either 50-50 or 100-100. It's great to be independent. Everyone should be independent, for certain things. You're supposed to, do things together. Support, protect, etc., etc. It depends with protecting each other or yourselves. If you're a woman, obviously, if it calls for it, if you get the feeling, if it's from God or whatever, then your masculine can come out. That's what I'm saying. But you have to remember, and men, don't make this, don't go overboard with it. Sorry, excuse me. A man, before time, is the strongest and will always be the strongest, and supposed to protect their family. And that's how it is. In our family, it was a joke. The man is the king, the king of his home, but the woman, holds up the pants. Whatever. I don't know. I always thought that was funny. But anyway, the woman is the nurturer. Who guides the man, when they're feeling something is off. A man can do that too. But everyone gets what I mean. You just need to start doing things together. what the ancestors and what was the other one? Religion and faith. But first, I don't know, I turned something on and I heard, and I'm always hearing this song. It's from Imagine Dragons, Believer. Anyway, I sat and, and I thought about what, I was trying to hear what they were saying. That, in a way, is it's like a tower. If you don't, go to the root, you will get a tower, because, deep inside, everything is being brought up, or you're repeating stuff that you shouldn't. Because what I got from the song, there's a child, and then there's you as an adult, and you're thinking back of all the dark or what happened to you. So that's still inside you. And then in the video where you as the adult, was thinking back when you were a child, and, the child was like, drawing or something like that, but it was like all dark. So you imagined yourself as an adult fighting yourself as the kid. What happened to you as a child or whatever. Instead of taking the good that you remember. So everyone needs to go within, and I kept saying that. You need to fight yourself to bring it out. And then in the middle of the video, you, who is fighting, you, said, you asked, I wanted to stop, but the dark part of it said, no, we can't. And that is because you need to get it all out. Once you go within and imagine yourself face to face, thinking about all the issues and everything that, you're repeating, you ask for help. About whatever the issue is. You could ask God, especially yourself, as a child. When you ask yourself, how did we get through or solve it to become an adult? But you always go to, God, your angels, loved ones, ancestors, for the help. And as you're doing that, you say to yourself, I can make it go away. And then you ask for it to be released. You release it. I will make it better. I do not choose to go down that road, to follow that road. And more you say it, more you will feel lighter. But remember, if you are getting, too much of the beating, where you can't stand it, with yourself or whatever, you had too much of it all at once, your help, whoever you ask, will bring you out of it. You'll wake up, you could do it in your, sleep, or, if you just sit there and meditate and imagine yourselves, you could do it anyway. But also, say thank you for bringing me out, and thank you for helping. You always thank whoever you ask. More you do it, little by little, you will, break away from it, and stronger you get, as long as you choose to make it better and go down the right path. You have to keep doing it. You have to, get down to the root and say to yourself, I am not going down that path and repeating what you've seen, as you were growing up. Once, like I said, once you're done, with getting to the root of everything, more lessons, you'll be able to learn and get through it. And more you do it, like I said, lighter you'll feel, and you will actually find what your purpose is, what God has for you. And, it could be that you continue what your ancestors' legacy was, with your own twist. Just get to the root. And that's how you help yourself. And once you do that, you'll start loving yourself and not reprogramming, but where, you give love to yourself. And you can give love to others. And more you do that with yourself, more you will attract those kind of people. For ancestors, I want to know, does anyone really know what they went through? Do you know what they did for work, or how they accomplished anything for us to be here? Does anyone blame them for what you're going through? Did you ask yourself why growing up no one talked about them? Or if they did, they only talked about what bad they went through, and also put extra into making it sound worse? you know, with that, you know, because you blame them, that makes you blame others. You know, whoever's doing better than you or whatever. And like I said, you know, people continued what your ancestors went through, but they don't know that they actually solved everything. And I said this before, you know, but I don't know. Instead of making what your ancestors went through for us to be here, and they accomplished everything, you know, they fought to stay alive. You know, back then, you know, it was more difficult. Now, well, yeah, it is difficult because everybody wants to repeat everything, and it shouldn't be. There's plenty to go around with anything. The other thing is, did anyone hear, oh wow, my ancestors was a witch or a warlock or whatever, but you didn't actually hear what they really did. You only thought it was cool or interesting to do. Now the thing is, if any of these were a yes, you're advised to rethink everything and learn how they survived for us to be here, for us to make it better. And the main thing is, you need to forgive them and start looking into, you know, yourself and asking yourself, okay, what would they do for me to make it better? But mainly because they really don't have anything to do, like, well, we don't have anything to do what they did, and they have nothing to do how we are living today. So first, you need to forgive yourself, forgive them, but mainly you need to ask them to forgive you. You know, like I said, they need to, you know, they tried to make it better for us. I mean, that's why we're here. So it's our job, you know, to get that out there, to make it better. Take religion and faith. We were all brought up with a religion, or, you know, of all kinds. You need to ask yourself what or how you got turned away from it. And why or how you just threw away your faith. You know, again, you know, if you have faith, you know God, I'll just say heaven above and heaven above. That means everybody, you know, ancestors, loved ones, angels, etc., will guide you through anything. And I said it before, they never gave up on us. Why should we give up on them? You know, people leave churches, you know, to go to a different one, you know, where you feel more comfortable. You know, nothing's wrong with that. As long as you find, you know, where they're actually speaking about God or Jesus and speaking the truth, and will help you continue to grow with the faith to do things right. I mean, you have to, you know, to me, I think people should, you know, think about that, because like I said before, you know, I asked some people, you know, and I said this in my other video, I asked some people, so would, you know, something about their ancestors or whatever. How was your ancestors, you know, what they do and all. And I mentioned, oh, we always had dinners. You know, my family always had dinners every Sunday. We all got together, you know, and the moms, you know, were in the kitchen cooking together. You know, to me, that's, you know, my every time I would speak to them, break bread, and, you know, like I said, we need to start changing things and making things right. I mean, it's getting out of hand, but we need to start now. Because, like I said in my other video just recently, something big is coming. I'm not going to say what. But I also said, you know, the ancestors, God, and, you know, take my situation, you know, my team, ancestors, and I'm not going to mention who else I speak to, but they're all mad. And I'm not the only one that is constantly, you know, saying, stop. You shouldn't play with, I'm not even going to say, because, you know, it's not part of this video. But you get what I mean. the big thing is the ones that are doing the constant thing. And I said it in the other video, what will happen, some of it, what will happen. I'm not saying the rest. And, all God wants to know, the ones that did stuff or whatever, but doesn't continue, just does. You need to go to Him. Or like I said, whoever in heaven above. Because it's real. And you have to mean it. And have that faith. And if you are truly serious and with truth, that you want them to help you, to guide you, to get whatever is attached to you, for you to, disconnect from it, or, this way you could do things better. Especially if you have a family and children. No one's perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. But you have to be willing to learn from it and always do your best and try to make it better. But I have to go. Just think about what I said. And, oh yeah, to, let you know, not that I would think of this stuff. I mean, I would. But most of it, how would I know about it? Everyone needs to start speaking up, and the right way, with no revenge, and start turning to God or faith and start bringing everyone together instead of with jealousy, hatred, and that one's better than, I'm better than that one, or this one, or whatever. That is all the darkness tricking you. So it's your choice. And if you continue to do, well, whatever. It's in God's hands. But anyway, everyone have a great day. And sending love, peace, and everything. Gotta go. Ciao. Love all of you.